You hear that? Do you hear that? Embrace it. Embrace it. Okay? That man that ghosted you, he left you with a song. Okay? That job interview that you had and they never called you back, they left you with a business idea. Those friends that made you the black sheep, bitch, you got a book behind that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop trying to fill that void with distraction. Embrace the static. What's wrong? You scared? Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Kaya, and if you're new here, then I hope you discovered why my channel is named SriRiTṭင့. I do a lot of tarot videos, but I don't have a tarot video for y'all today. But I'm still dropping pinnacles if you're ready to catch it, okay? So, FOMO, controlling your mouth. Keeping up with the Joneses. Keeping up with the Joneses keeping up with the Joneses. I cannot say this shit for nothing. Girl, is that dictating your accessibility? You got ideas in business, music, novels, scripts, poetry, lyrics, but you won't embrace the static so that you can hear them. The season where you feel lonely, those seasons where you really want to get into some shit, those are the same seasons that bring you gifts. So I guess what I'm really trying to say is take that hiatus. You're not missing anything. Log off social media. Because the ideas that you want to have are either getting bumped down in the queue or they're just not coming at all. Because God knows that you run your mouth like this, okay? And I think that you should be grateful for one, because that's good news, right? I'm going to reserve this idea for you because I know you can deliver it. A lot of times, your ideas, if you do not act on them, they go to somebody else. So, when you get those ideas that you're ready to implement, you need to get really quiet. You need to get very comfortable with solitude. You need to get very comfortable with silence. Because if you go out with your party friends consistently, you kill your own dreams because you're discussing these puzzle pieces that are supposed to go into the idea that you are not supposed to market for free. Okay, some things that you want to talk about, you're not supposed to talk about them for free. Okay, this is that season where you like, I don't do that for free. I don't do that for free. Get comfortable with saying that, because people are going to get really comfortable with saying, who's paying you for that? And you got to get really comfortable with saying somebody will. And if you can't, then it's not free, okay? You get downloads that you could be putting in books, poems, songs, but instead of embracing the silence and taking the steps necessary to make that idea something lucrative, you post them on social media for 5 people to like, for 20 people to bookmark, and for 1,000 people to pretend like they never saw. This is deeper than moving in silence. This is clearing out your library so that you have the capacity to receive that zip file of ideas. You have an abundance of gifts with your name on it, but you do not have the capacity to receive them. That abandonment wound can make you some money. What are you doing? That traumatic story that you don't want nobody to know, that other people are trying to exploit you for, that could make you some money. And I know that everything is not all about money, but we live in times where you cannot ignore your financial situation. And sometimes you are constantly praying to God for a way out of a situation when God is just looking at you like, well, I gave you the rope. Why you not climbing? And it's like, damn, I've been sitting here like this. So it's really important to listen to yourself, to use your story for your benefit. You don't always suffer just to suffer. And if you're gonna suffer, you might as well get the life that you really want, right? A lot of people find it to be, and I really want to give a example that a lot of people, I'm not gonna say a lot of people because not everybody, but I just want to be relatable for a minute, right? You have people who are, I guess I would say, targets of like revenge, you know, explicit pictures and stuff like that, explicit videos. And I really don't want to get into this because this is like a very controversial opinion, but I would say the pipeline to a lot of things can be through being exposed, right? And you can take that many ways. Being exposed makes you vulnerable, but if you are willing to take advantage of that exposure, it can make you money, okay? Don't sell your soul or nothing, I'm just saying, right? If a person is constantly dragging your name on social media, they're bringing you traction. They're bringing you traction. Make sure you have things queued up so that you can redirect that traction. Yeah, it doesn't matter what it is. It don't have to be explicit pictures. It don't have to be nothing like that, right? You got an ebook, you got a course, you got a business, you do nails, whatever you do, make sure, and even if you do art, because that's really important too, make your art a business, okay? Don't just do it just to do it. Get real serious about it. Like, you gotta, you know, a lot of people say that's not a real job. It's not if you do not make it one. It's a hobby until you make it a job, right? Get silent, embrace the static so that you can hear from God how to alchemize anything that is meant to break you, because you can will your tragedies into breakthroughs. Okay, I think that's all I want to say today. If you get where I'm coming from, give it a like. If it resonated, comment. If you felt like it was a good message or you needed to hear it, comment. And, you know, subscribe. And I don't really know when I'll be posting another video. I've kind of been like off of here for a minute, but I was taking my own advice, okay? I was embracing the silence. So I guess that's all I want to say. That's all I can say. I don't want to just be like reiterating the same thing. So bye.